Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So for today's video, as you guys can see from the title, we're going to be doing a full review, full unboxing, first look of the new Doug Days Funko Pops. So Doug Days is a show that's inspired by the dog from Up, Doug, and it's a really great show. I did really like it, and I decided that I did want to get this line, and I did finally complete it. And of course, I want to do a full review for you guys watching. And yeah, it's such a great show. If you guys haven't already, I strongly suggest it. If you do have Disney Plus, it is such a cute show. We get to see Carl and Russell again, so yeah, I absolutely love it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started with today's video. And yeah, I hope you guys all do enjoy. Let's go. Okay, so this line contains 7 Funko Pops, so 5 of them were commons and 2 were exclusives. 5 of them are Doug, because it is his show, so he's like basically the main character. So they did make way more Funko Pops of Doug. So I kind of have a lot of Doug Funko Pops now, just because I have the whole line. But yeah, just how I always do my reviews, I'm going to start with the first pop from the line, and just kind of go from there, of course, unbox everything. So yeah, let's get right into this video. So the first Funko Pop we got in this set is Doug and Squirrel, and I think I've talked about this before, how I absolutely love it when Funko does pops where they have a little pop buddy with them. So right here is a Squirrel, and if you guys haven't watched the show, there will be some spoilers because I'm going to be talking about the show while I'm reviewing these Funko Pops. So in the show, the Squirrel is kind of like his little enemy in a way. He's always bugging him, and of course, dog and squirrels, you know, dogs are always chasing after the squirrels, but in the show, the Squirrel kind of outsmarts Doug, and Doug, you know, gets a little embarrassed, and it's kind of cute. They have a little cute relationship, and I absolutely love that they did make a Funko Pop, like, including that Squirrel. It is super awesome. And yeah, in the show, like, they're just a dynamic duo together because of how he gets Doug in trouble and the cute things that he makes Doug do. But yeah, so let's take this pop out of box and get a closer look. Okay, so here we have the pops out of box. So first up, here is Doug, and I think this is probably like the most normal Doug we're gonna get, like the most simple Doug we're gonna get from this entire line. And this is, I've never had a Doug pop. The original ones, I do not have any, so it's honestly really great to finally have one in the collection. So yeah, so here we do have Doug, and he is so adorable. He's just kind of sitting all like cute. And then we do have the tiny Squirrel. So of course it's a little pop buddy, so he's gonna be way smaller. So we do have the Squirrel right here, and I love it because, you know, it's just a little tiny Squirrel, and the size comparison is of course accurate to the show, because, you know, the Squirrel is much smaller. But it's so adorable, and I do really like this pop. Honestly, probably not my favorite because there is one that's like so much more cuter, but this is still a great pop. And honestly, I think these pops would look so great displayed out of box, just because you can see more detail obviously out of box in these. So yeah, and they do of course stand very well. So yeah, if you're an out of box collector, this pop right here is gonna stand perfectly. So yeah, now let's get into the next pop. Alright, so the second pop we have in this set is another Doug pop, and that is Doug with metal. So honestly, I'm not 100% sure if I'm correct on how I'm remembering this correctly when he does get his metal. So I'm picturing it, I remember when Russell and Carl are kind of setting up Doug to see if he's going to do the right thing and share his treat, or was it his toy, with the puppies. And then he does, he shares his peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the Squirrel, I believe. And Russell and Carl are trying to see if he's gonna do it, and then he actually, yes, he does do it. He's a good boy, so they gave him a medal. But I can't quite remember if I'm being correct about that. If I am wrong, and if you guys watch the show, let me know in the comments down below, because it has been like about a month since I watched the show, and I forget things so quickly. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong or if I'm right, if I remember it correctly. But I do know that was a scene in the show. But yeah, that was like a whole episode, but I'm not sure if I'm 100% correct on this pop. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, let's take this Funko Pop out of box and get a closer look. Alright, so here we have the Funko Pop out of box, and I just realized right now that he has his tongue sticking out, and I think that is so adorable. So on his little medal it says Hero Dog. So now I'm like double thinking if it was really the peanut butter scene that I was talking about. So I don't think it was now. But yeah, so this pop is so adorable. I absolutely love it. Honestly, the back is kind of the same as that other pop. The only difference is like he has his metal and the tongue sticking out, and I think the tongue addition is the most adorable thing ever. Like, he just looks like such a good boy and like just super cute. But yeah, as you guys can see right there, it says Hero Dog, and that is adorable. So yeah, honestly, now taking this pop out of box, I like it way more now. And then this pop does stand, of course, super well out of box. And these pops would honestly be really great out of box because of how much detail they put into these Funko Pops. So yeah, so the second pop we have is Doug with metal. So now let's get into the third Funko Pop. So the third pop in this set is Doug with toys, and this is the one that is my favorite from the whole line right here. And I just realized that I haven't showed you guys the box. So the box is like a green overview overall, and then we have like the rest of the characters right there. So as you can see from the comments, we have 3 Dougs, 1 Russell, and 1 Carl. But of course we'll be talking about those once I show those Funko Pops. So the main colors I did use was green, and of course the box art is always the same for the rest of those pops. And yeah, honestly a pretty cute box. I do like it. I feel like it was green maybe because most of the scenes are shot outside, since it's about Doug and he's a dog and he kind of runs around the grass. So that is kind of what the box is, like reflecting grass. So I think that's a great idea. And yeah, I do really like the box art on this. But yeah, so this Funko Pop that we have right here is Doug with toys. And so as you can see, he is holding the toys in his mouth. And then when they bring on the puppies, so the puppies are trying to get Doug's toys, Doug's treats, and just trying to mess with Doug. And Doug isn't having it. But yeah, I think it's just so adorable how the puppies are like always surrounding him. And I love that they added the puppy right here with Doug, and then including his little toys. So yeah, let's take a closer look of this pop out of box, because I think it's gonna look amazing and super cute. So yeah, let's take this pop out of box. Alright, so we got the Funko Pop right here, and yup, just like I imagined, this thing is so adorable. So he has a total of 1, 2, 3, and then 4 toys right at his paw. And then we have the puppy right here, and he's just looking at Doug, like, you know, trying to get his toys. But Doug wants all his toys. He wants to play with his own, and it's just so cute. Like, I actually do love this scene when the puppies are attacking him. And yeah, it's just so cute because like Doug obviously isn't used to other puppies being in his space, but you know, puppies are like babies. They just want to be around you. They don't know, so they're just kind of like after you. But yeah, this pop is super adorable. Definitely my favorite from the whole line. And I kind of want to find a spot for this out of box because this thing is way too adorable to keep in box. And then like the rest of the pops, it does stand pretty well. It stands really well. Just because, you know, like the bottom is just all flat. So it's going to stand very well. So honestly, these are going to look so great out of box for those out of box collectors that keep their pops out of box. So yeah, definitely my favorite pop so far from the Doug ones. So yeah, now let's get into the next pop. Alright, so the fourth pop we got is Russell. So Russell doesn't quite come out as very often. He comes out, I believe, in like 1 or 2 episodes. But I'm so glad that they still did make a Russell pop, just because other than this one, there's only one other Russell pop, which is the original one. And that one is a little bit pricey, so I do not own that one. I hope in the near future I do get that one. But for now, this is going to be my first Russell pop. And I'm very happy just because like I love the movie Up. And I've always wanted a Russell pop. So for now, this will do until I get the original one. But this is such a great pop. I do really like it. And right now, we will get in out of the box so we can get a closer look. And of course, the box art is the same as the previous one that I showed you. Funko usually always does like the same box art for the same sets. So yeah, let's take this pop out of box and get a closer look. Alright, so here we have Russell out of box, and this is such an amazing pop. This is the first time I've ever seen this Funko Pop out of box, and he is still wearing the exact same outfit that he had in Up. So he is still a little Boy Scout, which is super adorable. So in his hand, he is holding binoculars, and he has a little controller, this was the scene when they were watching Doug to see if he was gonna give the squirrel the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And yeah, so the binoculars were to like to spy on him and all that. But yeah, the outfit is exactly the same. He still has all his awesome badges right there, which is super awesome. I do love it. And then we have like his yellow hat, his little hair right there sticking out from the hat. So yeah, this is such amazing detail, and I do really like this one just because like I said, I've never had a Russell Funko Pop, so having this one is amazing. And if you guys are wondering, is it gonna stand perfectly fine? it actually is. So this one is gonna give you no problem standing up. And yeah, like I really want to buy another shelf just so I can have these out of box. So Russell is awesome. But yeah, now let's get into the next Funko Pop. Okay, so the last common Funko Pop we have is Carl, and this is the only Carl Pop we currently do have of Doug Days, and I think it's super adorable. So this is, I believe, from the scene where Doug is messing up the garden and then Carl happens to end up in a flower, which I think is like the most adorable thing for like a little, you know, old man, which is super cute. So yeah, I do really like this pop. This is, I believe, the second single pop that they have of Carl. They have the original one, which I do have because it isn't so expensive, and then there is this one. So yeah, such an amazing pop. I am glad that I do have this one. And yeah, super cute, super awesome. And yeah, let's take this pop out of box and get a closer look. Okay, so here we have Carl out of box. And I do really like this pop because they made the flower purple, and that actually is my favorite color. And even from the behind, like the flower is all on there. So yeah, so here we have the back of the pop, and then we have the front of the pop. So he's wearing like his normal outfit, his casual outfit that he's always wearing. And yeah, I do really like this pop. This is such a great pop. And we have the same glasses, so we're kind of matching right now. And let's see if he stands. He does. So again, if you're an out of box collector, this pop, of course, is gonna stand up very, very well. And I do really like this pop. Of course, there's always more detail to show when you keep your pops out of box. So yeah, such a great pop. I do really like this one. And I don't know if I think I prefer the original one just because it's, you know, him normal and he does have this little cane. But this one, of course, is really great, and I do really like this one. I'm still really glad that I do have it in the collection. Alright, so there are two more pops in this set, and they both are exclusive Funko Pops, and they're both more Doug Pops, but they're great ones, so let's get into those. So the first exclusive we got is this Funko Shop exclusive, and it is Doug with headphones. And they honestly just made kind of a Doug for almost every episode. So I believe this one was like one of the last ones. So Carl and Doug are watching fireworks, and of course dogs get scared of fireworks, so he puts on headphones and he's just enjoying the lights and the pretty lights. So yeah, it is the cutest thing ever. And the best thing about it is how he says they're each other's best friends. And I love that. It was the best, honestly, scene ever. So, of course, I'm going to remember this. And, yeah, he's just sitting so peacefully and quietly watching the fireworks. But, yeah, let's take this pop out of box and get a closer look. Okay, so here is the Doug with headphones out of box. And, honestly, what I am noticing is that Funko is pretty much reusing the same molds and just adding something. So, for example, this one is pretty much the same one as the metal one. Sticking out his tongue, he just obviously, you know, doesn't have the metal, and they just added the headphones instead, which of course I understand because, you know, they save money that way. But it would have been, you know, pretty cool to have something maybe a little different. Like in this scene, you know, of course he's very happy watching the fireworks, so maybe like if his tail was up wagging or something, that would have been super cute. But overall, this is still such a great pop, because I could just imagine Doug sitting in the lawn chair watching the fireworks. And like I said, for most of these pops, it is a flat surface, so he's gonna stand really, really well. And this one though, you can see it very well, very well inside the box, so it doesn't really matter for this one if you keep it in box or out of box. But it is still such an adorable pop, and I do really like this one just because of the concept of it and the episode of it. It was one of my favorite episodes, so I am glad they did make this a Funko Pop, and of course I had to have it in the collection. Okay guys, so we're down to the last Funko Pop of this entire set, and that is going to be Doug with Puppies. And this is definitely my favorite one, just because I do really like Doug with the puppies, and I think it's super adorable. Because first of all, puppies are just adorable, and then dogs in general are adorable. So putting dogs and puppies together, it makes the best Funko Pop. So this was a Target exclusive, and I was very happy when I did find this one in store. I actually found this one in a Funko Pop hunt, so like go check out that video. It's like a Funko Pop hunt I did for this year, and I was able to find this one, and I was so excited about that, because this was one that I was hoping to find. And yeah, so now we do have it. And this is another one that like you do need to display out of box because of that detail. But before speaking of out of box, let's just take this one out of box and get a closer look. Okay, so here we have this pop out of box, and guys, this is the cutest thing ever. So we have this puppy right here biting his ear. We have this puppy as well biting his ear, and then we have this one biting his other ear. So both of his ears are getting bit. And then we have this little cutie up on top, and then in the back we see this guy right here having some fun. And it does look like Doug is happy because he is wagging his tail. He does look a little frustrated, but in reality he knows he's very happy with his puppies. And yeah, this thing is so cute, and I'm gonna try and find a place for this out of box, because I don't think this deserves to be out of box. This definitely needs to be shown more. And yeah, this pup is just so cute. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puppies, and then we have Doug, and then like the little bottom is just grass. So yeah, this is such a well done pop. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Definitely my favorite one from the entire line. I'm so glad that I was able to get this one. And obviously, you know, it's gonna stand perfectly because it's just, you know, a bottom top. But yeah, this is so cute, and I'm so glad that I decided to collect this line and get this one, because it's literally super adorable. And seeing this one out of box, 10 out of 10. I love it. Okay, everybody, so that was every single pop from this pop line, and it wasn't a lot of pops. It was only 7, which isn't too many. And if you guys are wondering where I got all these pops from, let me tell you. So all of the common ones, so we have Carl, Russell, Doug with toys, the Doug with metal, and then we have the Doug with Squirrel. So these I did get them from a local shop called Awesome Collectibles. So if you're in SoCal and close to Paramount, California, check out Awesome Collectibles, because they still do have these available. I'll leave the address in the description down below if you guys do want to check it out and get these pops for yourself. So yeah, so I got those there. This one I did get from Target. I got it maybe like a week and a half ago, so maybe they still might have them. So yeah, call your local Target, or maybe just go and check your local Target, and hopefully you can find this one. I believe this one retailed at $25, so not too bad for a deluxe Funko Pop. And then the last one, this one I got it from Funko Hollywood, but I do believe it is still available on Funko.com. If it is, I'll leave the link in the description down below. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out. Make sure you guys get it if you guys do really like these Funko Pops here. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you give this video a giant thumbs up. If you're not already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. A lot of you guys watch my videos but are not subscribed, so if you guys are watching my content, enjoy my content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, once again, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys are all having a great rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.